on the last episode, I got to the point where I was talking about the time that I got into the car with my dad, and my dad could see that could smell the thing off me and stuff like that. I was smelling bad. Addiction is a brain relapsing disease, and it's something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Trust me, this disease is just, it's awful. Don't get into it. I beg of you, don't get into it. If you have the disease of addiction and you notice it early, please seek help. Seek help, because the place it took me to, rock bottom. I remember looking for weed on the floor, right? Walking around, I'll go around dispensaries. The people that have seen me in Brampton and in it's usually Brampton that I did that. So I didn't start that habit. In Brampton, that's what I started doing that. Picking weed from the floor. When I'm walking, I'm looking on the ground, trying to, look for a piece of weed and cigarettes and put together, because I didn't have no money. If I was broke, I didn't have no money. And the little money I had, maybe if somebody give me 20 or something, I'll try my best to buy maybe chicken wings most of the time, maybe 10 piece. Make sure I get some enough change to get me a liquor, and I'll go hunting as usual. I wake up every morning, I go and look for weed. I'll go around, look on the floor, put all together that I find, go buy me a beer, roll up and sit somewhere and smoke. And my face is something that I don't know. People say I've changed ever since I got to recovery, but the people that recognize me will still recognize me. Yeah. So somebody who used to be running in cars wearing designer, and all of a sudden I'm dirty, smelling, hair grown, face grown. I look like, I didn't take care of myself. Like, I wasn't grooming myself. I was looking so bad. I smelled so bad too, because I didn't bath. I didn't like taking showers. Trust me, addiction ran me so bad that even I couldn't walk, like, just the place I was to the corner store was just a stone throw. I couldn't walk without smoking. I couldn't get out of my room and walk to that corner store without having a smoke. If I don't have a smoke with me, it's like I can't move. It was that bad. It was that bad. It was like I can't move. If I didn't have the cigarette or something, if I don't have something I'm smoking, I can't move. I can't walk to that side. I can't walk to that corner. And that corner store is just there. It's not far. Addiction is not cool, man. Addiction is not cool. I will not wish it on anybody. Addiction is not cool. Trust me. The time, the resources, the energy draining, the mental stress, like the things you will lose, your color, your things that you will lose. Trust me. If you know my TikTok handle and stuff like that, I will probably leave it in the description or something for you to follow and go and see some videos on there. If so, people that are on my Snapchat too, I've been seeing it from time to time. I post it on my WhatsApp. You see it too. I post time I was in addiction too. You see them. You see my color. You see my face. You see how I've been moving. Nobody gonna tell you that, yeah, there's something wrong somewhere. And you see me today. I'm 2 years clean. Look at how I'm looking good. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm having the best time of my life. I won't lie to you. Life is full of bumps and bruises, all right. But then sobriety, being sober, being in recovery, has been one of the amazing things I've ever had. Like, I'm just, trust me, the excitement. You see how I'm talking right now? The excitement. At first, I felt like smoking was. I couldn't date a lady who didn't smoke or drink, or no, a lady that couldn't turn up. I wouldn't be able to date you or talk to you. You gotta be doing something. You gotta be taking something. Because I felt at that time, I felt like if you're not smoking or drinking, your life is boring, like you don't know anything. Until I found recovery, and then I'm enjoying my life without the use of drugs. Trust me, you have no idea the type of happiness I have. You have no idea the type of happiness I have. That's the time I was in addiction. I thought the smoking and the drinking made me more happy, made me more stuff. He only created this pit that I never stopped. I never stopped filling it up. It just trust me. I just want to keep going down, 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 losing things, just losing. Addiction makes you a loser. We are called losers. People that are addicts are called losers. You are losing. Like, you feel like you are winning, you are losing. See, there are people that what you may call it, can smoke successfully, and there are people that can drink successfully. And then there is us, who when we take one, before we realize we are on our thousandth or our 99th, or we keep going. We don't have a break. We would be drinking at the spot, and then when the spot closes, you are looking for a new or a different location to go to. If I'm resonating with you, then please, you are part of us. Yes, you are a person with a disease of addiction. When we close, when the bar close, there are some people when they drink two, three bottles, they are okay. And then there's us. We just like to be drinking, always be having a drink in hand. It's not even about the drinking. That is the thing. It's not even about the drinking. Right? Sorry, it's not even about the highness. It's about the thing that we have alcohol and then we are drinking. That is the excitement, having the liquor, having the alcohol that you are drinking. Not even about getting turned up. In the beginning, you feel like it's about the tenor, but then as time goes on, you realize that it's not even about the tenor. It's about even having the drink day, seeing it and knowing that you're about to pour some to drink. That is the excitement. It's just like my weed addiction too. It got to a point, it wasn't about the getting high. It was just about me knowing that I'm smoking weed. I have weed on me and I'm smoking weed. That is the excitement. Just having the thing going to my mouth. That was where the excitement was at. Not even about getting high. It gets to a point like that. Trust me. And it's just not pretty from there. It's just not pretty from there. So if you are smoking back to back and you feel like, yeah, you got it under control and all of that, kudos to you. But if you feel like you are like us or like me, who always didn't feel, I didn't feel fulfilled. I always felt empty. I always felt like there was something missing. I always felt like lack of love. I'm lacking love and always like that. I had to create something, that love thingy by myself. Like, if you feel lost, if addiction, like, you're in your addiction mood and you feel lost, feel free, reach out for help. Like me, I'm here. You can talk to me under an anonymous name. Anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our tradition, never mind us to place principles before personalities. What this means is what you see here, what you hear here, what you live here, please let it stay here. Confidentiality is something we deal with. So even if you can't come under your own name, come under a pen name, what you call it, a fake account, whatever. Just reach out. If you reach out to me or somebody, reach out for help. Because trust me, when you jump into the game called recovery, you will see what I'm talking about. I used to be like you, man. I used to be like if you are watching this and you have this problem and you are resonating with this, I used to be like you. I used to be like you, feeling like, I'm stuck. There is no hope. I'm going to use till I die, and all of that, all the things that I've lost, the regrets, the pain, the shame. I went through it all. But with the care and the love of others, the care and the love of my family and my higher power, because you cannot do it alone, you know. And that is what has gotten me here. Me, I didn't come here voluntarily. I didn't come to rehab voluntarily or this thing. I remember the time when my dad told me to go to rehab for the first time. I was like, "What do you mean? You think I'm crazy? You think Because at that time, a lack of knowledge, I didn't even understand ignorance. I didn't even understand it means to be in a rehab or what a rehab meant. I thought it was for crazy people until I got in here and I realized that it's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. There are so many things that you will learn. Even see, normal person. I'm at the point where I even recommend rehab for everybody. You go to a good rehab where they teach stuff, not where they pump you full of drugs, though. Where they teach you stuff. You know, they'll teach you how to be a better person, how to work on your personalities. That's the type of rehab I'm talking about. Yes, to make you a better person. Look, there are so many of us that are working with cognitive distortions and we have no idea of it because of lack of knowledge or learning about that. Because we feel like we are okay, but if you check the thing, you see that you are not okay. Nobody is 100. Nobody is perfect. We believe in spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. We believe in progress rather than perfection. Look, if you are struggling with it, this is about addiction. Though. Those people that wants to go in their rehab and then they are not having a problem of addiction, they maybe this depression, all of that. So I also recommend for you, feel free and go. Because on my times I've been going to the asylum, I met people that had no cases of using, but then they wanted to take a break from the world a bit because mentally they were drained. They wanted to take a break from the world and rejuvenate, and it helps. It helps. Taking the world off your shoulders, the pressure, it helps. It helps you concentrate. Yes, it helps. So please, if don't let nobody lie to you, rehab is a good thing. Rehab is not for crazy people, it's for everybody. A good rehab where they don't pump you full of drugs. Because trust me, there are some situations where you go to some facilities or some places where they start pumping you with drugs, and then even if you don't have a mental issue, you come down with one. I'm telling you, you come down with one. Even if you have mental issues, you come down with it because there are some drugs. There's a specific window. After that time, if they keep on giving you, it becomes a problem for you. It becomes a problem for you. Oh yeah. After that treatment period, and if you don't have some smart doctor or somebody who understands the thing, they will end up ruining your life. And they will say, oh, yeah, you still have a problem, you haven't healed, you haven't gotten there, and all of that. They'll be lying to folks and be taking checks. Yes. So please make good inquiries. Make sure you get to find correct places to go to. Me, my folks gave me the best lie that saved my life. The best lie. Told me that I'm coming to visit my cousin, and I know that my cousin also was, getting money. He was turning up. He was a G. So I dressed up, got all my lighters and things, my paraphernalia and things in check because I'm coming to see my cousin. I came to see a place, big place. I was like, yeah, man, we're going to turn up. Before I realized I'm in a rehab. 3 months straight, I was passing out. I was pissed off, going up and down, insulting everybody. Just while I didn't want to talk to my folks. But then after that 3 months, where I started reading the Alcoholics Anonymous, after page 164, after that page, stories of people that have this stigma problem. I came to realize that, oh no, this thing is a trending problem. Oh. Me, I thought I was alone. And one thing about people like us is we feel misunderstood. We feel misunderstood. That's the problem with people like us. We feel misunderstood, and we feel like there's nobody that's going to understand us. So we bury our feelings with drugs. We bury our feelings with drugs. And it's true that when it gets to a point, misunderstood thing is true because one addict best understand another addict. And then when you are even in recovery, they suggest that there's this thing called Al-Anon and Al-Anon, right? Al-Anon is for Alcoholics Anonymous, and then Al-Anon is for what you call it, people that use drugs and stuff like that. And then the other thing is for the young ones, the teenagers and all of that, the teenagers and all that. Other thing is for them. This thing is made the way the program is set up is to help everybody, whether you are the daughter or the son of an addict, an auntie you stay with, or a guardian who's an addict. You have meetings for them that will teach you how to hang with them. People that are in recovery, how to talk to them, how to hang with them, know when to seek for help, and all of that. They'll teach you all of that. Me, my folks are on that. Al-Anon. I've connected them to the Al-Anon meetings. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they go for Al-Anon meetings on Zoom. You learn something and know how to talk to me. Sometimes my mom will talk to me in a way, and I'm like, Mommy, sometimes when you talk to me like this, I wouldn't want to pick your call. And then say, okay, she's coming. And then she'll cut the call and she'll call me back. And the conversation will be different. We'll end it with laughter. Because my mom is learning. And it's helping me. It's helping because this addiction game, if they tell you, you wouldn't believe. You would think we are joking. You would think, like, before you realize, your life is messed up. You've lost a lot. Time is gone. That's the funny part. When you are using the drugs, you won't see how much time has passed. You won't see how much resources that you are losing until you get into the recovery game, and then the fog starts clearing. And that is where you realize that you have lost time, you have lost resources, you have lost things. And that is where that self pity also entangles you. But then, with the help and caring of others, you will get out of it. It's a process. You cannot run above it, you cannot dodge it, there's no shortcut to the process. You have to go through it, and you have to do it with honesty. It's a simple program. If you cannot practice rigorous honesty, then this program is not for you. And then even the book even says it. Alcoholics even says that there are some people that they will keep on coming back and failing. But the whole point is never to give up. Keep coming back because it does work. There are some people that have failed, that have relapsed, at 20 years sobriety, they are sober for 20 years, or they are in recovery for 20 years, then they relapse. Some are recovered for 14, 15, they relapse. Some are recovered for 10 years, they relapse. Some are 7, some 5. Don't let that stop you. Because relapse is not the end of the road. It's not like you have failed. No. Nobody has the perfect adherence to this game. Nobody is perfect in this game. So don't let that thing also deter you if you're in recovery and you feel like the relapse and all that. Man, show up with your face held high. The moment that you're able to carry yourself back into the game, show up with your face held high. Because you are man, you have taken a decision that is greater than a whole lot of people. Because a lot of people don't have that courage. They think about the respect they lost. They think about how people will see them and all of that. Yes, in the recovery game, people talk. Yes, because we are also humans. Yes, but don't let that discourage you. Because the moment you lose is when the moment you quit is when you actually lose. You don't lose when you are still trying. You keep on trying because you're going to get it. Yes, the whole point is keep coming back. I keep hearing people dying in the relapse thing. When they relapse, they overdose and die. I keep hearing it. It happens. But if you are surviving and God has a chance, God has a purpose for you and stuff like that, please keep coming back. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let some shame, some talk, something that somebody would say deter you. Nah, because it's your life. At the end of the day, when you die, it's not somebody that's going to die for you. No, you are going to die. You are going to lose. You are going to go and be shameless or whatever, or however you call it. You're going to be that. No, you all have different endings, and at the end of the day, we are all going to different homes. Yes, there are different people all around the world who come together to solve this problem. You know, mind you, the nationality, people are grown up from different environments and stuff like that. Their purpose is different, their understanding is different. But then, when it comes to this game, we come to unite and then we focus on the problem because we are all facing that problem. We don't care the color, the race, the country, the status. We don't care. This disease don't care who you are. You understand? And the one thing about this recovery community, therapeutic community is the moment you get past the gate into the building, all your status, everything, you become a regular person like everybody else. Nobody is above anybody in the recovery community. We are all the same, no matter the age, rank, whatever. We are all the same, and that's what makes the thing nice. We hang out with each other, we talk to each other, we communicate, we vibe, we make friends. We learn new things. Yes, this recovery game, trust me, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. And I recommend the recovery for anybody that if you are watching this video and then you have a friend, a brother, an uncle, a mother, a father, like, family members, guardians, whoever who's going through a disease of addiction, and you notice that the route the person is heading to is pretty bad. Please seek help, find a way to seek help, find a way to connect with people and put him in recovery. The best lie my people ever told me was to lie to me to come to the recovery game. It's the best lie ever. I am happy for them. I am glad that they lied to me. Today, I am glad that they lied to me. Back then, I didn't understand it, but now, I am happy that they lied to me and brought me to the rehab. And shout out to them, my family, and everybody that contributed to my recovery, even the people that work in the recovery center. Shout out to them. Shout out to Bruce. Bruce, I see you. Shout out to Ashim. I see you. Shout out to Daniel. I see you. Shout out to Mr. Aluti for your funny stories. Yes, all these people contributed to my recovery because this thing is serious. It's serious. It's serious. Every time I keep talking about it, I'm trying. I'll be pushing. You go on TikTok, you see that I'm pushing. You go on even YouTube channel, you see there's another channel where I'm answering questions and all of that. Because when I was in Canada, imagine somebody who stayed in an outside world for Western world for all these years, and then the time I was struggling with this thing, I couldn't get the solution. There's nobody informed me. And I think at that time, my dad told me the rehab thing. I didn't take it serious. I wasn't able to find the solution until I came back home, which my dad suggested. Shout out to you, King. My dad, you are the best. You are my superhero. I don't care what anybody say. My dad is my hero. I don't care what anybody say. Because I would have been dead if it wasn't for my dad. And I would have been a billionaire if I had listened to my dad. Yes, my dad is a G. I respect him to today. At first, I used to be disrespectful to my dad, but today, no matter how I feel about any situation, my dad tells me to sit down, I will sit. If my dad tells me don't do that, I won't do it. Anybody else can talk whatever, I will not mind them. But my dad, when my dad speaks, everywhere silence. Yes, because I know what he has seen or whatever that he has told me that I didn't listen. I've seen it, the consequences that he told me. My dad foretold me a whole lot of things that's going to happen to me if I don't do certain things. I played with it and it happened. So today, if my dad tells me, hey, don't do it this way, do it that way, I'll say, yes, sir. Even no matter how I feel about it, I might even be like, oh, we'll talk about. My dad gives you the room to talk about stuff. So I'll even talk, I'll share my idea, and then still, if he insists, I'll not talk plenty. I'll not argue and be like disrespectful and not. At first, I used to be disrespectful. I used to have to shout out to my dad and stuff like that. Today, my dad is talking. I'm like, okay, so it's like that. So what about this? If we do it this way, and I'll be like, oh, okay, this is also a good idea, or it's not a good idea at all. Just do it this way, and let's see what happens. You see? Yes. I will not argue with my dad. No. Hey, that man, if I had listened to him before, my life wouldn't be like this. But at the same time, I'm happy that this is my life. I feel like my higher power is using me for a reason, putting me through all of that for a reason. I had to learn certain things, and me, I'm stubborn. I could not learn things like in the easy way. I had to take it the hard way. I have to go the hard route. That was me. Yes, me, I'm very stubborn. When I build a momentum like Juggernaut, nothing can stop me. Yes, I'm that monster. Yeah, that's how I move. But today, I thank God for the game called recovery. It taught me on how to be humble, how to be respectful, how to respect and how to see other things from other people's perspective. Like the number six, this thing was a theory, a cast across the board. Anybody, any layman can understand. The number six, from the other side, you see it as nine. From the other side, you see it as six. That doesn't mean somebody is wrong. Nobody is wrong. Because of the perspective that you see it from. It has given me that open-mindedness. So now I always, when people talk to me now, they're like, I like the way you talk or stuff like that. So mind you, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I can be wrong. And me too, I like controversy. I will drag the thing. People know me on TikTok. When I come on TikTok live, they know me. And I make the place lively too because I'll be dragging issues, I'll be creating laughter and stuff like that. A lot of people didn't even know that I had a problem of addiction and I'm recovering and stuff like that. Until I started sharing that side of the story, like, oh, really? And even most people, when you share the story about your addiction, they think it's a movie. And then they start showing them videos on your phone and stuff like that. You start showing them evidence. They be like, hey, the thing was real. Oh. Yeah, it's real. It's real. It happens to a human being, man. It happens to a human being. It could be you, it could be me, it could be anybody. Trust me, the people that relapse and died, they are not bigger than me, they are not better than me. And so that thing that happens, the relapse and things, it keeps me in check. It reminds me that I'm not above the law, above the rule of addiction. And addiction, you have to be humble. Yes, you have to respect the drug of choice that, yeah, he is the chairman. The moment you feel champion, the moment you feel like mental obsession is the senior man that will lie to you. The moment mental obsession makes you feel like, you got it under control, you are a G and all that. Oh, you have relapsed, my brother. It's all over with. The moment mental obsession, you believe mental obsession and then they lie to you and you're like, yeah, it's all over. You're shaking hands with relapse. The moment you disconnect from the recovery community, you're shaking hands with relapse. Go to meetings. If you're in recovery, go to meetings. Show up. Me, I'm even on the premises. I work here. Yes, I don't want to leave the recovery game. I remember the love of my life was talking about how what should we call it? Uh, are you leaving? When are you going home? Like, won't you go home and go and hang with family? Won't you go home? When are you going home and going to hang out at home? I was like, home? This is home. Yes, this is home. People won't understand it until you get in the game and realize that, yeah, hey, I came here. It's called it. I was lied to in this place, you know, and my life has changed. I've become an inspiration to a whole lot of people. When people see me, they're like, what's the cure? What's the thing? When you see the way I move, when I come around, you see the way I move, and then you leave me back then, you see that yes, something has changed. Yes. Even when I show up, you see me physically, you see that yes, something has changed. Yes. And I want to stay connected to this program. I want to grow in this program. I want to learn more. I want to take it to the next level. I want to be there to listen and see inspiring stories, to see and learn from people. And because different cultures come around, because we are bilingual, we speak English and French, and then people come from all over the continent. We are an international facility, and I'm an assistant manager here. And even talking about the assistant manager, look, anybody that goes into the recovery game, if you're an addict and then you go into the recovery game and you come out there, look, I know brothers who have come out and they are making it. I know brothers who are making it and they are successful. And in the space of 2 years, 1 year, yo, trust me, just because you stop your drug of choice doesn't mean you're going to be broke forever. I'm telling you, I know brothers that are doing well. They're back in their game. They are buying properties. They are investing. They are back in their game, and they're starting from scratch because they use they use the money for drug and stuff like that, and they lost. They're starting from scratch and they are building. I see them all the time. I see their posts and stuff like that. I'm happy. It motivates me that I've chosen the right path. My brothers are doing well, and mind you, the circle matters. People, places, and things. It matters when you're in this recovery game. People, places, and things matters, man. People, place, and things. It matters. The person you talk to, the people you hang out with, what you call it, the places you go, and what you call it, the things around you, the people you talk to. Me, I would suggest if you're a person in recovery, talk to people that are doing well in recovery and people that will motivate you to do better. People that speak the language that makes you, become a better person, be a better profession of yourself. And the places. I used to love going to the strip club. I always talk about going to the strip club and all of that. But I have to change that because it's a trigger for me. Night parties and stuff like that. Some parties I wouldn't go. People think I'm a coward. Oh yeah. Me, I love the life I'm living. I'm enjoying it. I watch you go and have the fun in the club night time and all of that. I watch it on my phone if they post it. Oh yeah, it's nice seeing. Unless absolutely necessary, I have to show up. The love of my life drags me. I always brag about the love of my life. Yeah, yeah, nigga, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I wasn't for recovery, it wouldn't be possible, man. It wouldn't be possible for me to work on myself enough to actually have that in my mindset, like, yeah, I'm gonna go that route. A lot of people talk about we have been hearing it. You have been hearing it too. People talking about now guys are not good, girls are not good. Every time breakups and relationship. But man, if you look for it, you find it. And it's not for the soft hearted. If you are having that mindset that you want something with no exit, because a lot of people have exit plan before they even get into a relationship. That they have created an exit plan before they even get into a relationship. You don't have to have an exit plan if you really want something. I will stay and fight. I will stay and work on it. Yes, recovery has taught me to become a man. At the time, I was a boy, smoking and covering my feelings with alcohol and weed and stuff like that. Today, I'm sober. I want to do what men do. I want to grow up because I found out that there's something better than the designers. There's something better than the girls, the strip club. There's something better. There's something up. There's deeper meaning to life. I have seen it that way. Somebody's inspiration might be, see, we all come into the recovery game. I know we all have the same enlightenment. Some people have the enlightenment like, hey, it's time for me to make money and ball. Me, I have made money and ball. To me, that thing is past. You get me? I'm moving on better things now. I'm moving for valuable things that are quality, things that make sense, things that makes life worth living. That is what I'm into now. Some people that are now balling. I understand. Drag messed with their life so much that they didn't ball. Me, I was balling before the drag. I took the drag to the next level, and then it messed me up. And I was still balling until things just went sideways. You get me? The more money I had, the more burden it became. But today, I thank God for going through that thing at an early age. If I had gone through that thing at a later age, oh, they really ruined a whole lot for me. So I thank God for me going through all the addiction part at the early age and giving me a chance at life again, second chance at life. And I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I want to stay hard. I want to go hard. I want to train. I want to do things. I want to invest. I want to contribute to life. Yes. Recovery is sweet. Don't let nobody lie to you. Recovery is sweet. Recovery is sweet. If you are struggling with the disease of addiction, seek help. And me, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be always showing up for people like me who think that the only way out is to use. The only way out. There is no other side to the story. Look, I am the other side of the story. I am the other side of the story. I am 2 years clean and going. I am the other side of the story. The time I was like, I didn't believe that I could smoke or drink. What's it called? I could live life without smoking and drinking. Because I felt like that was too boring and all of that. It's not going to work out. Da, 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 da. But today, I'm living life without the use of drug, and I'm enjoying my life. I'm connecting with family. I'm bonding. I am building myself up. Those patterns, those retarded things that I used to do, things that was messy and stuff like that, things that was just weird. I'm building myself up. I become way better. I'm an uncle now. The time that I was in addiction, I was an uncle. But now I'm an uncle. I am a brother. I am a son. I'm a friend. I am a fiancé or I'm a lover or however I am at right now. Wherever I'm at with my partner, I am there. See the thing. Don't let nobody lie to you. Life is beautiful. If you face it head on and understand that pain is part of life. If you understand that pain is part of life, because it's normal. Don't sit there and say, I go through a lot, da 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 da. For me, that is an excuse for you to use. You want to create, look, we addicts will create the situation for us to use. Yes. You will create anything, we will do anything for us to use. Because we want to use, we will like, see, even the book, AA book even said it, that we manufacture pain. The pain, the thing that we are going through, right? We might be going through normal pain, but because of our brain, addiction and the brain, we will manufacture the pain times 10. We will feel like it is we are boiling our heads off. But let us smoke right now. Let us get our drug of choice. We don't even feel the pain. Why is it so? Because our brain, mental obsession. Mental obsession will lie to you. It's the delusion and the illusion. It will lie to you. Look, mental obsession is the best finesse. I always keep saying that if mental obsession was a human being, he will be the richest billionaire or whatever. He will be the richest, like, finesse. Hey, this thing can, like, it's something that's going to be with you. It's with me till I die. And there's something that my sponsor taught me. He said anytime he gets that thing, he said, thank you for sharing. And it works for me too. I don't know what works for you, but find what works for you to deal with the mental obsession. Because mental obsession is what is messing with people, and then people are relapsing because of that mental obsession. Mental obsession is not good. It's there, it's part of you. Some people say it's spirit, some people say it's whatever, but it talks to you. It will lie to you to tell you, oh, now you are 2 years clean. So, I remember this the beginning of the year. This is December. So in the beginning of the year, January, I hang out with my friends, right? And some of my buddy them they were from upstate, because I'm in Ghana, they are in US and all of that, from uptown, and then they came, to chill out and ball out. Some told me that I'm not gonna spend my money on this thing for you. What you call it? Normal soft drink for you. They would buy me alcohol. They buy me alcohol. They have the money to spend on alcohol. And somebody like me who that I'm not taking that thing again. I'm not drinking and smoking. Imagine going to hang out. And this is one of the reasons why I say me I won't go out tonight time again to go and hang out. Mental obsession. The way it dealt with me that time. 30 minutes I was there. He was telling me, Charlie, now you will have experience, the respect is there. Even if you use right now, nobody will know. If you mix it, put it a little bit in there and drink, nobody would know. After that struggle, I said, night time, hanging out in some places, I won't go. Hanging out in some places, me, I won't go. Yes, because I know I hit rock bottom. I know how far the addiction take me. I know what I lost. Hey, the things tell it if your mental obsession is telling you that you should go back using, don't remember the time that you were enjoying. Remember the downside at the end of it all. Where did they end you? The smoking and the drinking, where did they end you? When you are next time when you are going back, when you want to go back to your drug of choice, think about the part. Where did it end you? Because me, I see the part all the time. The part that it end me, I say no, I don't want to go there. That is hell on earth for me. I hate to rock bottom. It was so ugly. It was so ugly and embarrassing. Today, my sister is proud to hold my hand in public. Today, my niece is happy to see me. Today, my family, my mom, my dad, they are at least they have some peace of mind a little. At first, they were all worried. They couldn't do things and not feel okay. They could not leave me like, oh, he's here. Parents they have a constant worry, and then now I've went to carry the disease of addiction to disturb their life. I want to carry the disease of addiction to disturb their life. So one of the best gifts I can give my family is my recovery. I will not trade it for anything. Don't let nobody lie to you. Don't let mental obsession lie to you, make you think as though you are a master, you can do this thing. No. Always raise hand. Yeah, he be the chairman. Always raise hand. He be the chairman. Don't let mental obsession lie to you. Mental obsession, they will lie to you. Oh, mental obsession will make you feel like you're the boss, you're running the show. No, addiction is the thing controlling you. Yeah, so yeah, man. Today I just want to share this on a little bit about addiction and recovery. There'll be more episodes, and I'll talk about stuff like that. Yeah, my name is Rico, and I'm a person recovery. My clean date is 24th October 2023. I have to make a deep and personal commitment not to drink or use drugs just for today. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one, man.